Welcome on, guys, my name is Raging Orange and welcome to something completely different once again. I'm actually going to be doing 10 facts that probably nobody knows about me. I thought that this would be cool to do because there's a lot of new people to the channel, and the last time I did something like this was the Q&A for 150 sub special, and the channel has grown another 150 subs from that, I think, if I'm good at maths. So I thought it would be good to do so people can know me, and I think it's always best for the people, the audience, to know the YouTuber and kind of connect. So number 10 is that in my school days, well, from year 9, 10 and 11, we used to get these reports, and we got a new head teacher because our school was absolutely bad, and basically I got a red on every single one of my reports for doing nothing wrong. Basically, it was just the fact that I was too quiet. I didn't have the confidence to speak up in, maths, put my hand up and tell the answer, or in English where the teacher would ask us to read the workout. I never wanted to do it because I didn't have the confidence to do it. So for 3 years in a row, completely in a row, from year 9, 10, 11, I got a red on my report for doing nothing wrong. But then that obviously, there was 168 students in our year. I was like 150, which I never did anything wrong. I never swore at a teacher. I never did any of that stuff. Probably talked and got told to be shut. Well, got told to shut up, but that's probably all I did. And yeah, we got them things every 2 goddamn months as well. So 2 months. I don't know how many months that is in a year, but I'm not good at stuff like that. But for 3 years in a row, I got a red report. Like, you get a red sticker, which means you need really big improvement. An amber sticker, which meant you need some improvement, and green, which means you're technically awesome. I never got a green because my school sucks. My school sucks. Number 9. I come from a family of 6, including me. There's my mum, my dad. There's me, which I'm the oldest kid, well, teenager now. Then I've got twin sisters. That's 3. I've got twin sisters at the age 9, and I've got a little sister at the age of 6, which sucks because they never shut up. They're probably outside now, doing crap. And yeah, so I come from a family of 6, but I do genuinely have a huge family, like all my uncles, all my 9 granddads, kids, and yeah, all that stuff. So number 8 is actually quite a funny one, which I can't remember personally, but my mum told me about this. When I was being born, I had to be suction capped out of my mum, which basically means you get a plunger and stick it on your head. Like, what am I saying? Basically, you had to stick it, so that somebody had to stick a suction thing onto my head and pull me out because my head was too big. So yeah, I didn't even know that until the other day when I was asking my mum, oh yeah, I'm going to do 10 facts, can you tell me something about when I was younger? And she's just like, yeah, you had to be suction capped at me. That is freaking awesome. I really wanted to know that, and probably all you guys wanted to know that as well. Classic. So number 7 is another funny one. Basically, at our school, one of my best mates, there was a banking. If you don't know where a banking is, it's like a slope of grass. And it was only little. It was like that high to the bottom, to the floor. And basically, we was on the top of that, and my mate decided to push me off. I went from the top to bottom and landed on my wrist bad. And I was like, Tom, wait, you might have seen Tom in the 300 sub special where we did the egg challenge. And I was like, Tom, this is really hurting. What are you doing to my hand? I've broke it. And he's like, no, right. And I'm like, yo, I can't move it. And he's like, calm, you can. He's shaking me hand around. I'm like, Tom, what the hell are you doing? It turns out that I had to go to the hospital, and they said it was broke. So I had to wear this pot for 3 days, and it wasn't even broke. The things thought, the people thought it was broke, but it actually wasn't. I had to wear a cast thing. I don't know, just pot. I don't know what they're called. I'm not freaking hospital person. But I had to wear one of them for 3 goddamn days for no reason whatsoever. I don't know. So number 6, basically, when I was younger, I never spoke until the age of 3. This is another thing that I can't remember personally. But I never actually spoke until the age of 3. So my mum and dad was like, well, why can't he speak? So they decided that I was going to go into speech therapy. Yeah, basically. And then I ended up talking. And I can remember, my dad's got videos from it, and I can remember I was really young, and I couldn't say this word, and I just kept going, can't say it, I can't say it, I can't say it. And just kept saying that. But I didn't speak until the age of 3, so I don't know if that's normal, not normal, I'm an alien, don't know. I'm probably more likely to be an alien, to be honest. Number 5, this one is just a humiliating one for me. Basically, when I was born, I think it was when I was born, or when I was close to that age, I had a teddy, and I named it Tedward. Basically, I still have it, it's upstairs in the attic, but it is way deeper. If I could get it, I really would, because I would love to show you guys. But I only stopped sleeping with it at the age 10. So, yeah. Basically, it's a white teddy, and it's got, like, a button on it. An orange button. And I named it Tedward, and I can remember sleeping with it. I used to, like, lay down and have it there and cuddle it. Like, wait. 1 second. I'm gonna go find a teddy. I'm gonna go find a teddy, and I'll show you. I got one. I got one. Yeah. This isn't the one, by the way, it's Mickey Mouse. Basically, I used to, there, I think, and I used to sleep with it like that. It's a cutie patootie. You go back there, Mickey. Number 4, I used to be really, really into football. Like, I know most people are, like, lads, girls, everybody's just into football so much. And I used to support Liverpool. Like, I had a poster on my wall just above here. I used to have the bedding for Liverpool. And then I kind of matured, and I absolutely despise football now. Like, one of my good mates, Josh, which you might have seen in a couple of my videos, he is a really big Rotherham fan, and it's so funny, because obviously I don't like football, so he's like, oh, will you come to a game? I'm like, no, Rotherham are crap, and he goes like on this massive kick-off, saying, oh, the crap, your YouTube videos are crap, and I'm like, no, look at Rotherham, they can't get anywhere. It's just top-class banter. I have no idea what I'm doing. Why did I decide to do this? I don't know. But, yeah, that's number 4. Number 3 is kind of an obvious one, but I just wanted to include this just in case nobody knew, because, like I said, there's always new people coming to the channel and stuff like that. So, I am actually 16. I turned 16 a month ago. Well, not even a month ago. I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks. It's like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I don't know. And I have left school and I'm going to college. I'm actually going to pick up my exam results in 5 days, which I am absolutely dreading because I know that I'm going to suck at them. But, yeah, 5 days I'm going to get them. Then I have to go to college to do something called enroll and get my place in 6 days. So, yeah, it's going to be a thing. But I'm actually really looking forward to college. I'm doing a multi-construction course, which is like bricklaying, different stuff like that. So that's going to be good. I'm going to be experiencing stuff. And I'm going to still be carrying on with YouTube, obviously, because YouTube's awesome. Okay, so if anyone wanted to know, this is a thing that I forgot randomly. If anyone wants to know, I was born July 21st, 1999. So that's, my birthday is on the July 21st. That's why it was like 3 weeks ago. Number 2, this is kind of a small one, but I actually have my ear pierced, my left ear. I got this pierced, well, it was kind of actually hard to get this pierced because for some random reason, normal people, this is why I'm an alien, normal people have earlobes. I never had them. So it was awkward. I don't know if you guys can see, wait. There is the hole there, I think it's healed up now. But I just had one in the left ear, that's the only ever piercing I've had. But the funny thing is, you had to... This was like the biggest trend ever. You had to have the earring in the left ear. If you had it in the right ear, you was gay. According to society back then, you was gay if you had it in the right ear. So you had to have it in the left. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there. When I go like that, I can feel it. Like the hole. But it was actually really hard to get in because, like I said, I didn't have an earlobe, so they had to freaking pull it down and stuff, and it actually hurt. as well. Like, I remember for PE, once for PE, I couldn't get it out. Like, for PE, you had to take all the jewellery out, and I couldn't get it out. It was just stuck there, so I couldn't do PE for that day. It sucked. Can you get out with a balloon, please? So, number one is probably the biggest one yet. This is probably going to be a lot of explaining. Basically, when I was 11, I don't know, one of my best friends and his brother went to Newquay, which is in Cornwall, if anyone knows where that is. It's basically the bottom of England. Basically, they come back with 2 JD Bug scooters, and I can remember going down to Hayes on his street and just messing around on them, just doing jumps, doing little bunny hops like that big, and just being fun. And then I asked my mum to get one, and like, as I got one, the park up near me, just up the road, basically built a skate park for that. So, me, I was only young, so I was like, okay, well, thing. And I actually got really good. Like, I got a great scooter, which I don't know if anyone knows. I will try and find a picture of it and put it on screen now. I got a JD Bug, I got a Razor, I got loads of scooters. Like, I knew I could take one apart and put it back together. I was actually really good at doing stunts. Like, there's at the thing, I think there's a 3-foot drop-in, and which is the second biggest drop-in. If you don't know what a drop-in is, it's like it's basically where you drop in. You go down and then like down the ramp. And then there was a 6-foot drop-in. I did the 3-foot and the 6-foot. I mean, I did have the times where it fell off and, you know, like, bruised my arm and stuff, but I just got up and carried on. As well, I did go to this skate park called House in Sheffield, if anyone knows where that is, or if anyone knows what that is, which has an 8-foot drop-in. I was the only one to do it out of my friends. Nobody else would do it except me. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go for it. And I can remember going down, like, I was at the top and I'm thinking, oh my god, that is freaking huge. And I just literally dropped down. It was awesome as hell, but scary at the same. As well, I was actually thinking of that to be a profession. I wanted to do that professionally because I was really getting good. I could do tail whips, I could, you know, do stuff what other people couldn't. Obviously, there was people better than me. But then all that came to an end one day. Basically, me and my friends were at the skate park and I'd seen some horrible stuff. I saw somebody on a BMX, they'd concussed themselves by doing a backflip and hitting the head on the metal bit. I seen a man, he was on his bike and he put his wait. If you can see my leg, the bar went straight through his leg. So that must have hurt. So basically, we was on the ball and we all decided it was like you drop in, you go over the spine like that, and you go around the biggest drop and you come back round, you go back over the spine and back up the drop in. So we was all doing that and we all went, oh, we're going to go in line. So there was me, then another one of my friends, and then my friend Cade, and then some other people. So I was first. As I was coming around the drop in, the big one, basically my mate Cade was going over the spine and he basically placed his feet wrong and just flipped, the scooter just flipped him. He went forward, but he didn't have the reactions to put his hands down and basically just face planted the thing. Like, I saw it happen, so I just let go of the scooter went flying, and basically it turned out, like, everyone was laughing, as you do when somebody falls over, and then he just went my teeth and blood were just pouring out. He basically knocked then 2 teeth out, I think, and like all the ones here. All his teeth were hanging out, there was blood all over, parts of smashed teeth were all over the thing. It wasn't a good sight, and like, we had to phone his mum and tell her, and, you know, it wasn't good. Then, me being an idiot, a couple of days later, I think, I basically went up and I was doing the same. I went up, but this time I went up the drop-in, and my back wheel got caught on something called a coping, which is a metal bar which you can grind on. Got stuck on that. It jolted me forward, and I basically hit my tooth on the bar, which is that tooth. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can tell. You can just see, like, it's basically a cap there, and I basically chipped my tooth. I went down like that, and I was like, oh, ow, what was that pain? I moved my tongue, and then half of my tooth was missing, so I had to go home. I had to ride all the way home with half a broken tooth. And then that's when I was like, okay, I don't want to injure myself anymore. That's the quit for that. But I can still do all the stunts on the scooters. I can still do it. I just don't do it anymore. Yeah, that's basically it for the top 10 things nobody probably knows about me. There are some weird stuff, like the suction cap one, the teddy. But I always think it's better for the audience to know the YouTuber in that personal way, because I am only human like everybody else is. I have done stupid stuff. I've freaking gone down hills on bikes. I've done all sorts. I fell off and other stuff. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe for daily videos, and I'll see all you guys in the next video!